Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing another planner video. I know that I kind of did a planner video in January, but it really wasn't like fully dedicated to that. I did set up my 2021 planner and I kind of sat down, set some goals that I wanted to achieve in the grand scheme of things that I wanted to accomplish in 2021 as a whole. I had a killer January, although the month itself wasn't necessarily the greatest for my personal life, my blog, my YouTube. Everything did incredible. I had my highest month of sales that I've had since August. My YouTube views were the highest they've ever been. I gained so many subscribers. I don't think I've gained that many subscribers since July. And it just was overall a really killer month. And you know, school started back up again. I am a sophomore / junior here at Kent State University studying fashion merchandising and media. And you know, I'm kind of doing it all, and I get questions from you guys all the time how I am able to manage it, how I'm able to get everything done. And the answer to that question is this bad boy right here. If you guys have never watched a planner video from me before, I use the Create 365 planners. They're called the Happy Planner if you guys are unfamiliar, and I use this size large/big, and I use the horizontal layout, which I will show you guys right here what that looks like. This is not going to be me planning for a new week. I've done videos like that before. I will leave them linked down below. This is going to be kind of like me showing you how I plan out a month. So here is a look at the weekly spread if you are curious. This is a blank week. It's basically just horizontal lines throughout, and it's very, very bare, which is what I like. I want to be able to take the planner like whichever way I want. If you guys are curious what a completed week looks like in my planner, here we go. I like to use washi tape. I plan out my schoolwork, my blog work, seeing friends, photo shoots, and you know, I like to use stickers, washi tape, whatever the week holds. Let me see if I can find a second one. Yeah, here's this week's right now. So lots and lots of fun stuff, but right now we are going to be doing a monthly spread. This is what the blank month of February looks like. I'm a little disappointed in the Happy Planner for making February blue and January pink. I feel like that's a little wrong, but you know, it is what it is. This is what my last month looked like. As you can see, my schedule is pretty much always jam-packed. I write out my blog posts, my YouTube videos, all that's going on, and then over here along the side, I write down all of the things I hope to achieve that month / goals. So today I'm just gonna be setting you guys up and having you watch me kind of go through the planner process, I guess. So the first thing that I like to do is go and write down my posting schedule. And if you guys watch my YouTube channel, you watch my blog posts, then you know I pretty much stick to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday on both platforms. I'm constantly creating new content. Even if I don't have a blog post or YouTube video idea for say the 26th of this month yet, I at least like to still write down YouTube video -- blog post -- that way my brain is programmed to know, hey, on this day we are going to be posting, so we need to start coming up with a content idea. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Along with this, I also like to head into my inbox via my email and write down any collaborations that I have going on this month. If I have a sponsored video that needs to go up on a certain day, I also am sitting down kind of, you know, writing down, hey, this is due on this day. So both of those things go hand in hand. So here's what my planner looks like after that. As you can tell, I have YT for YouTube and then BP for blog posts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays. And then also if I have like a sponsored Instagram photo or something of the sort that kind of relates to blogging or like anything in the content creation realm, I will also write that in blue. Blue pen is what I write my work stuff in, and then I will use black pen for everything else. So the next step is to go through all of my syllabi for my classes, and I write down all of the due dates, the quizzes, any midterms, anything like that. I do not write down the full semester at the beginning of the semester. I go month by month just because I feel like sometimes when you write down every deadline and every assignment at the beginning of the semester, you start to realize that that may be the professor's schedule, but you kind of work on a different schedule. So at the beginning of each month, I will go through and kind of re-look at the syllabi and write things down from there. So I'm gonna start off with my fashion apparel analysis class. class. I have the syllabus printed out right here, and I'm just gonna go through and write down any projects, quizzes, all that kind of stuff for all 5 of my classes. This is what she looks like after I've written down all of my assignments. So I have class that I have to call into every Tuesday at 2:15 and then on Fridays at 8 a.m. as you can tell. And for some of my classes, I write down the day that an assignment opens. In other classes, I write down the day an assignment is due. And it kind of just depends on the class. I've only been in this semester for 3 weeks now, but I've kind of realized that that is what I need for some classes. So for instance, marketing, I know that marketing is due every Thursday and every Monday a quiz is due. Like that's like a given. It's the same thing every single week. So when it comes to something that like is guaranteed, I don't always write it down because in my head I'm not a last minute person. I never wait until the very last second to complete an assignment, so it makes more sense for me to know what day the assignment opens, whereas other classes that have big projects or midterms to study for, then of course I write down those dates. So on this piece of paper I have everything written down that I usually like cover in my monthly spreads. So I'm gonna check off blog post and YouTube video. We've done that. We wrote down my schoolwork. Next up on the list is sorority stuff. I'm an Alpha Phi here at Kent, for those of you who don't know. And this semester, obviously because of COVID, we don't have too much going on. We have chapter every Sunday at 7 p.m. and we are having a virtual King of Hearts this year, which is our big philanthropy event. So actually in the month of February, we have more going on than we have in previous months, but I am just gonna write down all of those dates. And then I also have my laundry shift here at the house. We have like shifts and you have 3 hours on like a designated day / time. Mine is Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, which kind of stinks, but I have class early Friday morning, so this laundry schedule kind of made sense. So I'm gonna go and write down those things. Silly as it sounds, I am pulling up the Kent State baseball schedule and I am writing down their game schedule and where they will be playing each weekend. They have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series pretty much every single weekend through the end of May. I think the last weekend they have a game is my birthday weekend, but I'm just writing this down. I have many friends on the team and I love to tune in regardless just because I love baseball. They don't have the times on the website yet, so I don't know what times the games will be, but I do know that we open in Virginia Tech 2 weekends. Well, actually by the time you guys are watching this, it might even be this weekend, but we're playing Virginia Tech. We've got Tennessee Tech, West Virginia University, Dayton, Northern Illinois. It's actually kind of nice because this year they don't have like midweek games because of Corona. So I don't like have to, you know, tune in and listen. Like I feel obligated to listen and watch as much as I love it, of course, but it's like kind of nice not having that midweek since my week is a little bit busier this semester. So just gonna go and write those dates down too. And then if I have anything planned with friends, I will go ahead and write that down on my monthly spread. Because I am in college and all of my friends work different schedules, have obviously different classes, a lot going on. Typically my plans are kind of last minute and I will text all my friends every Sunday and when I'm like doing my weekly spread, and I will say like, hey, what day works for you? The same is true for my photo shoots. It's very rare that I have those planned out more than a week in advance. But for instance, like it is a Saturday when I'm filming this video, I know that I have plans on Sunday, Monday, whatever. So I am gonna go and write those things down, what I do know. And of course I do tend to this monthly spread throughout the month, For the most part, like I write down 90% of the content the very first week of the month, but I do go and add some stuff throughout the month. So for what I know right now, I have dinner plans in a couple of days, so I'm gonna jot that down. So here is the schedule at a glance. It actually looks like my days are really sparse on Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, these are the days that I actually complete a majority of my schoolwork. It's just that my assignments are due or open on other days, but these actually tend to be my busiest days of the week. From here, once everything's written down, I've checked everything off of the little list, I will go and pick out 2 different washi tapes from my giant thing of washi tape. I really wanted to use something pink, but I want it to match the blue of this month, so I think I'm gonna go with something super neutral. I'm gonna grab this black and gold tape and then these white and gold stars. Both of these are a little bit older washi tapes from Michaels, and I just go and put them along this side right here. On this left hand column where it says notes, I will write down my goals for the month. So on the last day of every month, I sit down and write how many blog views I had that month, how much money I made through various different revenue streams. I also write down how many YouTube subscribers I have, Instagram followers, all that kind of stuff. I will sit down and basically do this giant recap of not only my numbers, but just what kind of month I had. I mentioned that I had a really awesome January, and from there I will kind of sit and generate goals for February. Something that is realistic. You want a SMART goal, something that is specific, measurable, attainable, and that you can actually reach. And this is where I actually want to sit down and talk about Skillshare. You guys know I love Skillshare. I have talked about them in many videos before. If you don't know what they are an online learning platform that specializes in classes in various different aspects. So rather than your typical school content, they are educating you on things like web design, goal setting, productivity, photography, all these different areas that you may not be touching on in your classroom. So a big thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Today I actually want to talk about them because I can sit here and preach productivity, goal setting, all that to you as many times as you want, but I'm also aware that my system may not be the best system for everyone. Maybe you need a little extra encouragement, or you really don't know where to start when it comes to setting a goal that you can actually achieve. I actually just took the goal setting masterclass by Jill McCabe, and she breaks down how to challenge yourself while still setting a goal that is realistic and achievable that you can actually accomplish. And I thought that this would be a really great recommendation for a lot of you because it's a topic I get asked about so often. So I will have a link down below. The first 1,000 people that click it will get a free trial of Skillshare. They are so awesome. I cannot recommend them enough. And like I said, I have used them for various different things. One of my favorite courses, hands down, is their productivity masterclass. I will have that linked down below as well. I've talked about that and linked that in so many different videos, and if you're really looking to maybe jumpstart your motivation, I guess, and maybe you're sitting here looking at this full planner and you are getting a little overwhelmed, you're like, how does she do all that and still have a social life, you know, still manage to, like, I'm doing what I love right now. It's work, but I'm still loving what I'm doing. I'm still getting good grades, taking a full 16 credit hours. If that like idea kind of overwhelms you and you're like, oh crap, maybe I need to amp up my motivation, really amp up my productivity, then that class is worthwhile too. So like I said, I'll leave all that jazz linked down below so that you guys can check it out. But remember that, you know, it's really up to you. We all have the same 24 hours in the day. What you choose to do with it is entirely your decision. I'm covering up a few monetary goals, but I basically sat and looked at what I did last month, and I realized that 17.5K on Instagram, roughly 42,000 YouTube subscribers, 60,000 blog views, those kind of goals were really realistic for me. And then I also write down things that I just generally want to do throughout the month. So for me, I need to start pitching for spring break. My February income report plus stats, that's something that I'm trying to get better about in regards to taxes and finances and stuff like that. And then I also have 3 times spinner, which is just something fun that me and my friends kind of talk about that I want to just do here throughout the month. If I think of anything else, I'll also write it down. Maybe if I want to work with a specific brand, or I don't know, like if there's a place I want to visit. For instance, like in December, I really wanted to go to Cleveland. So I literally wrote down Cleveland with friends. And it's just kind of like a general area for me to write down my thoughts, you know, kind of write down, hey, I want to do this. Now let's actually put it into existence. And then once I'm done with the little goals section, now I will go through and take all of my stickers. I have so many different sticker sets, packs, whatever. And my favorite ones are also from Create 365, the same brand as my Happy Planner. I have a bunch of them. I have the goals one, I have rainbow, I have happy memory keeping, I've got productivity, and then whoa, I've got a bunch of smaller ones, maybe like, I don't know, I have like workout ones. My mom always grabs these for me for holidays. They are some of my favorites. And I'll just kind of go and put a sticker wherever I see fit. When I do my weekly spreads, I have like method to my madness. Whereas when it comes to the month, I kind of just pick, you know, if the day's looking sparse, I'll find like something cute that says reach your goals, or like, you know the vibes, guys. And there she is, folks. Here is my monthly spread. I didn't use too many stickers this month just because I felt like I already had a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of clutter already just because I wasn't expecting to have so many assignments written down, but I did use quite a few stickers from my productivity book, and then I also will add stickers as the month goes on. So right now it's only the first week of the month, so when it comes to scheduling different photo shoots and making plans with friends, maybe someone's birthday comes up or we decide to celebrate a milestone, then like those fun things are usually times that I will use stickers. For instance, like I have tons of these food ones. I also have these little celebratory ones. I've got shopping carts for when I need to go grocery shopping. When the time comes, I will be adding those to here as well. But here she is. Like I said, here is a look at my weekly spread from this week. And of course, I have a blank week coming up that I will be doing more with. I will leave the video where I talk about my 2021 goals and where I show you guys how I plan out a normal week down below as well. Of course, make sure to check out Skillshare. I will have that linked down there, as well as all of my planner supplies, because I know that I always get a lot of questions on those too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video is a little different and it's probably not everyone's taste, but for the handful of you that keep asking, I hope that this gave you guys what you were looking for. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.